Self-reflection is a powerful tool and important part of learning. According to PATHS, as a student, self-reflection is a way of examining yourself within a learning context to gain transformative insights to apply to future experiences. Self-reflection helps us make important changes and decisions. Without reflecting on how we study, learn, or work, we miss these opportunities and may find ourselves stuck in a routine that may not be working effectively. Self-reflection is important because it allows us to grow and learn from our mistakes and experiences so that we can improve and do better in the future. Without reflection, we will keep repeating the same cycles, but when we take the time to look back, we gain insight into who we are, what we value, and how we can evolve. Looking back on the past school year, my senior year, the 5 top things I have found meaningful this year were 1. Senior traditions such as senior sunrise, senior nights, football games, banquets, senior brunches, etc. 2. Seeing how far I have come academically. I've grown not only in what I know, but in how I learn, study, and manage responsibly. 3. Learning how to be independent. This year pushed me to make decisions for myself and take more ownership of my time and priorities, which has helped me prepare for college in the fall and the responsibilities that come with it. 4. My relationships. The connections I've made with friends, classmates, and teachers have helped me stay grounded and motivated throughout the year. And finally, 5. I learned a lot about who I am, what I care about, and what I want for my future. Following up on what I have said previously, I've learned a lot about who I am through my senior year of high school, and I plan to use that knowledge as a foundation to grow in college. I learned that when I'm focused and consistent, it creates a higher chance of success for me, not just academically, but personally and spiritually as well. If there's one thing I can go back and change, it would be to add more extracurricular activities and clubs to my schedule. I think that would have helped me discover more of my interests and meet even more people. Going forward, I'm going to be more mindful of my environment and more intentional about enjoying the journey instead of overlooking the destination. I'm really proud of what I've accomplished this school year. One of my biggest academic goals was to finish with a GPA higher than a 3.5, and I accomplished it. I also successfully completed my required dual enrollment classes, which helped me to get ahead of my college credits. Outside of academics, I achieved a huge milestone, getting into a Division I college where I'll be continuing both my education and my athletic journey. On top of that, I had the incredible opportunity to compete in international competitions, which I feel like made me the most happiest this semester. It was something that took dedication, discipline, and a lot of hard work. These accomplishments represented how far I've come and how prepared I am for what is next. Along with other memorable moments, my most memorable moment is one that is very recent, which was the honor ceremony. It made me recognize how smart and skilled so many of us are, and that we are truly destined for greatness. Seeing everyone being celebrated for their unique achievements was inspiring. It reminded me that success doesn't look the same for everyone, but is built through effort, growth, and resilience. One of the most heartwarming parts was the support from other classmates. Everyone was cheering each other on, clapping loudly, and genuinely happy for one another. It was a little sad because it reminded me that our time together is coming to an end, but it also made me realize that we all have bright futures ahead of us. A quote that best exemplifies who I am is a spiritual quote that I carry with me daily, which is Psalms 46, verse 5, which says, "God is within her, she will not fail. God will help her at break of day." This verse is more than just a quote to me. It is a reflection of how I've made it through this year. Senior year has tested me in ways I didn't expect, between the pressure of school, preparing for college, and just trying to hold everything together. There were moments where I felt overwhelmed and unsure, but this verse reminded me of something powerful, that I am never facing anything alone. Based on my experience in this class, I would advise future students to stay organized, complete assignments on time, and participate actively in class discussions. Financial literacy is a valuable skill that can help you in real life, so take the lesson seriously and ask questions when you need help, especially if you need help for college. Based on my experience this school year overall, I would advise students to manage their time wisely, stay focused on their goals, and not to be afraid to ask teachers for support. High school can be challenging, but stay consistent and keeping a positive attitude makes a difference.